away from that because that is a threat. So I'm going to put my hands on you.
Myself because I use different words.
I'm going to put you in handcuffs and I'm going to drive you down to the emergency psychiatric services center.
Where's your gun?
If you fight,
You're threatening
we're
me.
going to
You
defend
might as well
ourselves.
do that.
Okay? Put your hands behind your back.
Are you getting this?
This is Susan Bassey, and this is the first video that I ever intentionally took of police officers, and I did so about 6 months after I met a group of individuals known as First Amendment auditors and cop watchers. And I'm going to show you this video unedited and unnarrated until we get to the very end.
Family members.
Whatever this is all about, I'm just trying to.
Here's what I'm going to I got it. So here's what we're going to go on. You remember at Great Bear, they were a little creeped out by being there and they said they didn't want you back in the coffee shop, right? Apple wants the same thing. They don't feel comfortable with you back here. They want you admonished that if you come back, you may be arrested for trespass. And that's the same thing that Banana Republic wanted you to know, and maybe even some other businesses not farming.
So just by walking into the business and looking at them photos, you're becoming afraid of what police.
It's beyond. So
How is it beyond that?
It's the several hours of standing and staring, and
It'd be like me walking around with a gun and you're not hurting the right. You have to search me for it, even though it is my right.
but I kind of get it. Not all
You
you're
walked
saying.
into a store with a gun and nobody questioned you just because you're wearing a badge.
They also call me. I also showed up in the police car. It's part of my job.
You've been on your phone.
So, can't come back to Apple. Can't come back to Repair. Can't go to Banana Republic. Okay? The list of stores are saying that they
Have to wait for it to actually
have
have
very good reason.
for using their product.
They'll take them out of it at all. Their reason is you're causing grief and distress to their
None of them seem to be.
they did enough to call us.
It seems to be after other that they've interacted with.
We'll have to agree to disagree. Do you feel like hurting yourself right now? You're okay. You can come first. Do you feel like hurting yourself right now, Zach? I'll take that as a no.
For everything.
Do you feel like hurting anybody else? Do you feel like physically harming? Does my asking those questions make you feel like you want to hurt yourself?
You figured out why you do that. So going forward,
If I ask you, am I asking you these questions? Are they making you feel like you want to hurt me? Then help me. Do you feel like you're safe?
how well can you protect yourself and you're by yourself? I've seen police officers end up not being police officers anymore, even by themselves. So answer that question yourself.
It's a riddle of smart help. So, Zach, all I'm asking is not to make people loud. We have
You
to come
call
back.
me a creep. That's not my creeping out.
You are making people feel very uncomfortable in many different
What
stores.
is your definition of creep? Right now.
We went through this last time. It's a circular.
Because you never answer the question.
Because
So
it's
why are you allowed to
unanswerable.
question me if you're never answering them?
It's unanswerable.
Then don't ask me.
You asked it. So,
Do I have a name that is you?
Zach, we have to come back and deal with this again. Please stop.
Why politely speak with me. My job. It's not your job to speak with people. I feel like you're speaking behind something. That's all you've been trying to do. It seems like everyone that I've talked to does that. How is that illegal?
Call us if you need something, or if you feel like that you want to go see something, alright? We're here as a resource to you. Got it? Good enough?
Do you understand your admonishment?
Why didn't you explain it to me then, like you're supposed to explain my rights?
You're not under arrest, so I don't have to explain your rights. But you're not allowed to return to the Apple
What's
store.
an admonishment?
The Miranda admonishment I have to give you.
When was it made up? Did you just make it up? Do you even know what year it is? Then? Tell me what year it is. Because it might be a difference. Where are you residing right now? You know, it's like having the inside of your head, which is usually explained as your mind, your spirit, different places physically. Maybe it's also speaking to this.
Zach, we're gonna go in. I think you are a danger to yourself. I think you're gravely
I'm
disabled.
going to walk away from that because that is a threat.
So I'm gonna put my
I
hands on
damage
you.
myself because I use different words.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs and I'm gonna drive you down to the emergency
You're not
psychiatric
going to.
services center.
Where's your gun?
If you fight,
You're threatening
we're
me.
gonna
You
defend
might as well
ourselves.
do that.
Okay? Put your hands behind your back.
Are you getting it?
Got it.
Did you film all of this?
Yep.
Did you see how they're threatening me and trying to put me away from doing nothing? How am I a threat? Can you not touch me? Can you not touch me?
Zach, you don't want this to go this way. Put your hand behind your back.
That's what I'm saying. How am I a threat? You have to explain to me why you're doing this. Just like the fucking first time this happened. Why am I calm now? This isn't legal. Why can't I calm down? Who am I now? Can you even tell the difference? Why did this guy's hair age when we talk? Can you explain? It's not even how you cuff someone in handcuffs. Do I have to reteach you guys how to handcuff someone? You're not supposed to take lesson 5. Take lesson.
I can't go live because I didn't have any. Oh, we got him arrested.
Swear I'm not going to buy another Apple product again. He wasn't doing anything wrong. I didn't say threat to himself. Why? Because he wasn't answering their questions?
And he said he was going to walk away, and that's when they said they were going to arrest him.
Really?
At all.
So,
There's our guy.
even
There's
after he
security
said
guy.
he was going to walk away?
You know, a lot of these security guys are ex-cops. That's who Apple hires.
That's the biggest iPad I've ever seen in my life.
I filmed the arrest, and I'm filming the body being exhumed in the back.
Oh, so there is one being done.
Yeah. Exhumed. I said the wrong word. Officer, I'm going to need your name and badge number because you filmed me and I want to be able to get those records. I'm going to need your name and badge number. And also, officer, you did a very nice job with him. Very nice job on your training. I'm getting you guys' training, and these are difficult issues, and I appreciate that. He did a really good job today. Nice job on trying to get him to talk. Mental health and homeless are clearly issues in our community, and we all got to figure out how to address them. Thank you, officer.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. You are Officer
Low.
Lowe. Thank you.
No fun.
And you are Officer
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Okay.
And you are.
Officer Hoyt,
And how did you know who I was?
you've written to me before.
What did I write to you about?
Various different things.
Branadini?
I don't know who that person is.
Jennifer Branadini and the hit and run on Blossom Hill Avenue?
I don't recognize the name, but when was
I don't think I've written to Los Gatos Police before.
you wrote to the Los Gatos Police Officers Association?
So let's go back to verbal communications. Susan Bossy, and then Willy Wonka.
Good evening. My name is Susan Bassey. I've been a resident of Los Gatos for 15 years and a resident of Santa Clara County for almost 45 years. And Puppy is with me too. And if you see her on somebody's dating app, we got caught on our way in, and it's fake news that it is that the man taking his dating app photo was the owner of this dog. I've been a resident, I've been a publisher in this area, and I'm an investigative journalist. I've been following the issues that arose in our town beginning, well, with family court. I've been investigating that for over 10 years, and there has been a disproportionate problem for women and immigrants and people of color in Los Gatos going through our family courts. I was very alarmed to get public records to find that family court judge James Towery was doing ride-alongs with our police department. At the time, he was running an underground bar bench media police committee with the police chief and the town attorney. Most recently, I have been following the issues related to some of our more controversial residents and the 2020 and 2024 elections. And I have followed the protests, the rallies, the town's expenditures. And that led to covering a code enforcement hearing involving Miss Lindley Hogan. And I was surprised to find that a divorce attorney by the name of Jeff Blum was the hearing officer in that case. I then became aware that Mr. Blum started negotiating after that hearing and having oral and written communications with Ms. Hogan about pending litigation involving two of our council members and Mr. Lee Faggett of Democracy Tent. I had no idea what Democracy Tent was, and Mr. Faggett filed into the formal record in that proceeding that Democracy Tent was
If I could just stop you for a minute, it's pronounced Fago.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, clearly you have a very close relationship with this individual to correct me on the pronunciation of his name. I didn't know what Democracy Tent was as a longtime resident and as a reporter in this area. But I am highly concerned that the town has selected a divorce attorney to run a code enforcement proceeding and that that attorney then engaged in misconduct. I have written to Sydney Whalen, the town attorney, about whether or not she intends to pursue that further. The State Bar has a rule of professional conduct, Rule 8.3, which is the snitch rule, which requires attorneys to report other attorneys to the State Bar when they engage in misconduct. I've done an extensive public records request, and the town has been very complicit and non-compliant with the spirit of the public policy related to California's Public Records Act. I believe that the town is engaging in conduct with its town attorneys, code enforcement, and elected officials that exposes us to vicarious liability and significant lawsuits which will cost taxpayers a great deal of money. Thank you.
Thank you. I had a question, if you don't mind. Ms. Bassey, you referred to a ride-along. Was that a ride-along with the Los Gatos Monte Sereno Police Department?
It was a public record that was produced by the town, and it was from family court judge James Towery, who is now retired. and he requested to do a ride-along with our police department at the time he was hearing family law cases and domestic violence cases in this town. And that is very disturbing, especially given the outcomes of what we have found related to that firm. Mr. Towery is now retired. Mr. Blum discussed him and said that he had a close relationship with him. And
Okay.
I'm concerned.
And if you could clarify the time frame for this.
The email was sent in 2013, but Ms. Judge Towery was a family law judge for over 10 years in this county and handled a number of the most controversial cases, including a Filipino immigrant who was involved in some human trafficking allegations.
And the ride-along that you referenced, was that in 2013 or was that? Okay.
He asked to do the ride-along in 2013. I don't know when it was done. The town has not produced other records related to that.
Okay.
But there seriously needs to be an investigation about what's going on with our town attorneys and our police department, especially given what happened in the Judge Dancer days regarding the traffic tickets.
Okay, thank you very much.